Michael Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
That was a textbook reversal.
The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only thing that's keeping them going.
And pride's a powerful emotion. But when you just plain run out of gas, there's nothing in the world that can keep you going.
Well, it doesn't look like they're running on empty quite yet, but you never know when that could change.
Wow, great reversal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
There's the reversal, Cole. I know we got his brother,
He saw that one coming. If I had to pick one, look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What goes up must come.
It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Kane is pure evil to the core.
He slipped out of that one. You're not going to see action like this anywhere except SmackDown, Cole.
You'll get no argument from me, Taz. SmackDown is the dominant brand in all sports entertainment. Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that...
Great reversal!
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. These superstars certainly aren't going easy on each other tonight. They sure are giving the fans their money's worth.
No doubt, Cole. These WWE superstars put their bodies on the line night after night.
And the fans sell out these arenas night after night, Taz. Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me. And there's the reversal.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they look at each other the same way after this one. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles a stack of dimes?
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind.
Did you see what I just saw? He just put his opponent right through the roof. These superstars are pounding the heck out of each other. How much longer can they keep this up?
I don't know, Taz, but you can bet that it's going to get a lot worse before it's over.
Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Tree, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? You know who you think's going to win this one?
No way. Look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. He dodged that bullet. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, you feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly hasn't.
You can say that again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as putting them through a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience often means the difference between winning and losing a match.
I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one.
Uh-oh. Goozle!
Oh, my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell!
That's not good.
Not if you want to keep from tapping out, it's not.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars. It even may wind up seriously injured sometimes.
No joke, Cole. These guys know what they're doing. Hence the word, trained professionals.
He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
It's definitely not pretty, but it's definitely effective, Cole. Look, here's the deal. You make your opponent bleed, and you got the psychological edge over him. Case closed.
Maybe so, but I'm more concerned about the risk to his physical well-being now that he's been busted open. What a reversal.
No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer. And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
Folks, we'll be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action.
Watch it. He reversed it. Here it comes. Look out.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to... This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, they're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think...
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
And the crowd has come alive. He took his opponent to the limit and came out on top. What a competitor.
Well, that's a 3 count. That's all she wrote.
That certainly was a decisive victory. That
Here's
pinfall
your
left no
winner.
room for ambiguity.
Nope. Let your shoulders stay down on the mat for 3.
New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes 2 of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. What a reversal.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR. Oh, really?
Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. Here's the pin. Could this be it? So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this match?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best performance possible for the fans, King. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match.
And now a pin. This could be it. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message.
A textbook reversal there.
We could have a pinfall here, JR.
That went nowhere.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. Dude, you're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
There's the reversal. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
And it's been reversed.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over.
What a counter!
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of an example.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, if I think the fans have their way, you'll get your wish, King. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure, King.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE Superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. Oh boy, this looks like an all-or-nothing move. So who do you think's gonna win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do.
Oh my gosh, this could be the finisher.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. They're taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE Superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on here.
Oh, come on.
And there's the cover.
1, 2.
Is that? No, only 2.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
2, 3.
Did you see that?
4.
Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not
6.
illegal.
7.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it.
This is the perfect chance for a finisher.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine getting beaten with your own finisher, JR?
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. Whoa! Look out!
Kick, kick! Kick, kick, connects! This could be a pinfall!
1, 2.
Oh, man! That was almost 3, JR! Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
3, 4.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
5.
But having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
Gosh, check kick. Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2.
Was that 3? No? Come on. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I would say.
There's the pin.
1, 2.
A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. We could see a finishing move right here.
I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat for their own finishing move here. And here's the pin.
1, 2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see
1,
this kind of action on
2,
SmackDown.
3.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
One,
You got to
2.
respect the commitment.
He was a split second away from a 3 count. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent
1,
on finding out.
2.
They certainly are.
3.
I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
One, 2.
Didn't even get a 2 count on that one.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any left.
Oh boy, here it comes.
One, 2.
That wasn't even close to 3. I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet.
One.
This is very There's the kick out. No surprise there.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air.
What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it.
One, 2.
That's nowhere near a 3 count.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy
Rope
hole
break.
to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm
Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
I thought we might
Here's
see a
your
kick
winner,
out there, but it was not to be.
Trish
No way,
Stratus.
JR. The damage had been done, and there was nothing left in the tank to break the pin with.
Well, whether you like it or not, there's no arguing with the referee's decision.
Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands. He anticipated that move perfectly. They got the tag. It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. And there's the counter, Cole.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Watch it. He reversed it.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fan.
There's the reversal, Cole.
Will we see a finishing move right here?
That was a textbook reversal. I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and government views and scolded dogs. I tell you, it's like a damn zoo over there. Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler, and it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time. This could be a finishing move right here. How humiliating! You get hit with your own finisher like that.
He's going for the pin, Cole. Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you've made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict?
Oh my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they got to start getting sturdy at refs, Cole. This kind of thing seems to happen all the time.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is a cycle out. Whoa, there goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
I think they're slowing their pace down a little bit, Cole, and that's a good way to refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things, you could wind up making a critical mistake that could cost you the match.
Looks like a tag to me. He dodged that bullet. You know, we've seen some pretty good back-and-forth action here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars. Look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What comes up must come down.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on. He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that Jeff...
Way too early to get a 3 count.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. He slipped out of that one. Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
That was a smart tag. Great reversal.
Uh-oh. Goozle.
Oh, my God. What a choke slam. All the way from hell. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, it's that anything can happen here in the WWE.
I'll tell you, anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake, they should get in the ring with these superstars.
I don't think anyone would last too long against them. These are trained WWE professionals. Nice reversal.
I had a feeling he was going to pull this out, Cole. I like his chances all along.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's Taz, and I'm Michael Cole here at ringside, welcoming you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I'll pay you later.
Well, what can I say? These Minneapolis fans have got me in such a great mood. I'm feeling especially generous tonight.
Wow, great reversal.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think. But these superstars are blowing me away right here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup. And I haven't been disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there? The tag's been made and his partner's coming in.
He was one step ahead on that one.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you just... Uh-oh. Goozle!
Oh, my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell! What a counter that was! It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Kane is pure evil. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Watch it. He reversed it.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
I know we got his... Looks like they got the tag, Cole.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every...
Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite know exactly what you're going to see. If I had to pick only one, what a reversal. Look out, the referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
It'll be a finishing move right here.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. He dodged that bullet. There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. It's It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
No joke, Cole. These guys know what they're doing. Hence the word, trained professionals. That was a textbook reversal. Like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well, and having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Nice quick counter. Oh, man, there's the tag. And there's the counter, Cole. These superstars are beating the living hell out of each other, and these fans are eating it up.
It's what they came to see, Taz, and these superstars are making sure they don't go home disappointed.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they would look at each other the same way after this one.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it. But as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
That tag shows some impressive teamwork. I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. Nice reversal.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars and the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Whoa, that's not good.
Not if you want to keep from tapping out, it's not.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole.
Oh my! I think someone's just been busted open.
Ha! I love it! He just uses opponent's finisher against him. And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent...
There's the cover.
1, 2.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
I got to tell you, I didn't expect these guys to go off on each other the way they have tonight. This has been brutal, this match so far.
Well, Taz, it's not ballet, you know.
Oh, really, Cole? Gee, here I was wondering what happened to the pointy-toed shoes and the frilly little skirts. You know what? Maybe I should go check your closet.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly.
He slipped out of that one. You know, we've seen some pretty good back-and-forth action here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over. And there's the reversal.
That's the way you do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight right out of you.
I hope this is over soon. No matter how many times I see this, I just can't get used to it.
What are you getting, a little squeamish, Cole? Come on, what do you think this is, badminton?
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. The tag is made. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster is 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here. He's going for the pin. This
One,
could be it.
2.
That wasn't even close to 3.
Look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What goes up must come down.
I can't believe he hasn't given up yet.
It's not going to last much longer, I'm telling you. He's hurting bad. You feel like a real jerk when somebody counted you like that.
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we could ever get sick of watching these superstars. There's the reversal, Cole. He's 3 seconds away from a
1,
win.
2.
That was nowhere near a 3 count.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one.
Jeez, what a... Here it comes, look out!
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing, Cole. I don't ever want to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
Man, this match is so good.
He saw that one coming.
Looks like they might...
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated.
On the mat, shoulders down.
1.
This could be it. I think he's going to fly, Cole.
Great reversal. He may get the 3 count right
1,
here.
2.
You almost got the 3 right there, Cole.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Man, there's not an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end. this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
He can get the pin right here. 1, 2, 3.
Man, you just...
All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
You know, I don't know if everybody's going to be happy with the decision, but it's pretty clear who won that one.
It's hard to argue the referee's call. The ref counted the pin, and that's that.
Yeah, no doubt, Cole. If anyone's got a problem with it, they better hope for a rematch.